Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol VNRSQ. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Absolutely monster move today. And sure, it pulled back a little bit, but when you compare where it was to where it closed, still a good overall day for the bull. So let's first start by mapping out some levels of support. Then we'll talk about areas of resistance. First area of support is what I would call the ideal level, meaning, hey Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest going forward? And in my opinion, that'd be right there at 12.5 cents. Now, don't get me wrong, if 12.5 cents, if the price falls below it, I'm not saying that the entire chart's ruined or anything like that. But yeah, if the price can manage to stay up above it, that would certainly be best case scenario going forward. Next level of support after that, down there, that makes it easy, 10.5 cents. So near term wise, 12.5 cents, 10.5 cents, those levels of support. But taking a step back, looking at the big picture of things. So maybe you're saying, look, Clay, I just care about how do I measure the health of the overall move? How are we defining the move? Well, this right here. How can you measure the overall health of this current price action? And that's where the purple line here comes into play, the 50-period simple moving average. Now, I realize that that purple line's way down here and the closing price is way up there, but keyword there being moving. So as time goes by, this line is just going to move its way upwards and look something like that. So from a very cut and dry, from a very simplistic point of view, simply put, as long as the price stays above that purple line going forward, then from the grand scheme of things, the bulls are in full control, full health of the overall trend. And, it really just makes it as simple as that. Now, what about areas of resistance? If this upwards move is going to continue, where are some of these key battlegrounds at? Main point of resistance that really stands out to me is right up here at 18 cents. Yes, I realize that the price did technically break above it a few times today, but I think we can all agree that for the most part, there is quite a bit of price congestion right around that area where the price has struggled every time it's gotten up right around 18 cents. So 18 cents, public enemy number one going into tomorrow. All in all, though, great start to the week. And, from the big picture of things, as long as the price keeps on building higher bases over time, the long-term chart will take care of itself. So still 4 days left this week. The week is young, so let's see what the bulls have in store. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.